What's going on, guys? It's your boy Venomega, and welcome back to another movie review. Today we are reviewing none other than Scream 6. So without any further ado, let's get slashing. So, like my other movie reviews, this will be a short but sweet one. Just so to let you guys know if you should go watch it or you should skip this one. So, I went into the movie not knowing anything about the franchise. I have not seen any of the previous movies, nor did I have any interest in seeing them. But boy, oh boy, was I in for a surprise. Scream 6 is directed by Matt Bettinelli-Olpin and Tyler Gillett. Matt's previous work includes Scream 5 and Ready or Not, which is one of my favorite horror comedy movies ever made, just because it balances horror and comedy so well. I didn't know that, but I just looked it up, and that just makes a lot more sense, and that makes me love the movie even more. Scream 6 is the sixth installment in the franchise and takes place 1 year after Scream 5. In this movie, Sam and Tara, played by Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega, are still dealing with what happened in Woodsboro last year, and they moved to New York City with their best friends Chad and Mindy, played by Mason Gooding and Jasmine Savoy Brown. I thought I recognized Jasmine Savoy Brown from somewhere, I just didn't know where, but then it clicked. I recognized her from one episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, where Terry and Rosa have to go look at a silent disco for some giggle pig, which is amazing. I always love recognizing actors I have seen somewhere but not knowing from where exactly. But yeah, I was constantly invested in the movie and its characters, while also being on the edge of my seat the entire time. The tense action scenes, the suspenseful music, and the acting really combined it into an amazing slasher movie for me. I also didn't expect a lot of humor from a slasher movie, but this movie has quite a lot of humor, which I was surprised by, so that's not a complaint. I love it. During the movie, I was constantly putting pieces together of like who's the killer, and you think you have the person in your head, and it's like he's been suspicious, he wasn't there, or he was doing something else, and then he appears at the right time. So then you start thinking like, oh yeah, he might be the killer, or he might not be the killer, and then turns out he's not the killer. So you start like theorizing again and again and again, and that's what I really love about this movie. It's a whodunit, really, and I fucking love it, yo. By the end, I was on the edge of my seat. I was so surprised by the ending. At the end, I told my friend, like, I think it might be this character, because they're never there. They haven't been with anyone of the group, and they appear in the nick of time, or whatever. It was like, yeah, maybe. He was theorizing of another character, but turns out he was right, kind of, partially. Yeah, being my introduction into the Scream franchise, I was taken by surprise of how much I enjoyed it. The movie combines gory kills with suspense and theorizing really, really, really well. The humor worked and wasn't unnecessary. The characters were well developed and had all my attention, and I was left completely satisfied when exiting the theater. This movie introduced me to a whole new franchise I can now love, and I cannot wait until the next movie comes along. That's why Scream 6 gets a 9 out of 10 for me. I absolutely recommend it. That was it for my movie review. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.